Hey, what's up, guys? You ever see something that you kind of wish that you didn't see, and kind of want to unsee a particular thing, even if it crosses your desk, and the more you try to unsee it, the more you think about it. It's like the whole idea of don't think about a polar bear, and all the only thing you could think about is a polar bear. Well, this research crossed my desk, and it was a study published in 2018, and it followed 8,000 women over the age of 40, and it wanted to kind of track how they do throughout the rest of their life. And what they found was that if women had back pain and they're over 40, about 50% of them would pass away earlier than expected. That is insane. That is insane. First of all, being a chiropractor, I see a lot of people with back pain, and it's probably my least interesting thing that I get to take care of on a day-to-day basis. Dr. Natalie and I, we see people for lots of different health issues, ranging from kind of mental problems, ADHD, developmental disorders in kids, autism, bedwetting, older adults with gastrointestinal problems, Crohn's disease, celiac disease, ulcerative colitis, respiratory distress, cardiovascular issues. And that's amazing when we get to see all that go away. But so many people, like, even if they're coming to us for other things, are almost guaranteed. I see tons of people with back pain, neck pain, and headaches. So this is very disturbing. I've known the research has been out there for a long time that states that about over 80% of people are going to suffer with debilitating back pain at some point in their life. 80%. That is startling, and it's unnecessary. And it's so unnecessary, but it's becoming very common. And if that is linked to mortality rate, which I've known through other types of studies that it is, then this is really disturbing, because we can increase our lifespan by making sure that we don't have back pain. And how do we do that? It's not taking a drug. Guarantee you that's never extended anybody's lifespan. That just masks and covers up issues. That's probably the least likely thing that's going to be able to improve things. Taking supplements, really, like, oh man, that supplement industry is making bucos of literally billions of dollars on making people think that they can take supplements to extend their life, and well, good luck with that. But what people can do is get to the root cause of things, which is your brain, which has your life force energy, right? You turn your brain off, everything shuts off. Your life is inside your brain and your nervous system. You can stop your heart, you can kind of shut off your lungs, and if they're not functioning well, you can put someone on an iron lung. You can get those functions back. But you can only get those functions back by using like a pacemaker or something like that if your brain is working. You shut your brain off, nothing works. So that's where your life force energy is. And so if your brain cannot send that life force energy down and to all the different tissues and cells that it's supposed to go to, things break down, including the spine. And for a lot of reasons, the spine is intricately connected with the brain. One, the spine can get out of balance, and it can literally physically constrict nerves and pinch on nerves. And obviously that's going to stop communication from your brain to your body, and also from information coming from your body back up to your brain. So you literally pinch the nerve through the spine. The other thing is you have your spinal cord inside of there. And if the bones get shifted out of place, or you start to lose curvature and things get straighter, then now you put physical pressure on your spinal cord. That causes problems. There are a lot of different ways that your body can break down. And a way that most people have no idea how it works is that your spine is sending tons of little information up into your brain at all times. It's almost like if you guys know what it's like a battery. So our spine is like a battery charger for our brain. And it kind of makes sense if you think about how if you are been lethargic, you didn't do anything all day, you had a lazy Sunday, you just kicked it, you said, you know what, I'm not doing a darn thing, I'm going to kick back on my couch, and I'm just going to watch TV all day. You notice how tired you are, how mentally fatigued you are. You're just exhausted, yet you didn't do anything. Well, it's because that battery charger, which is your spine, you didn't move it enough. And if you didn't move it enough and it didn't get enough, then that means it didn't send a lot of information to recharge your brain, because your brain literally gets charged by movement of your spine. So it makes perfect sense when I see this research and it says, hey, you're people that have lost the communication and the connection from their brain to their body through their spine. It means their spine's not working right. If their spine's not working right, it's not driving good information back up to the brain. The brain is starting to deteriorate. The entire body is decreasing its function. And the life force energy that your brain is sending to your body is becoming more and more reduced and reduced and reduced. And what is, I want everyone here to know, is that this can be reversed. You know, sometimes you can't unboil a hard-boiled egg. There's certain things that if there's too much damage, then you know what, there's too much damage. But it's very rare that I see someone who is so far gone that they can't get some level of improvement by reconnecting their brain to their body. In fact, I've never seen someone who didn't get some level of improvement. But you're not going to take someone who's get their arm chopped off and they're not going to regrow their arm. There are some limitations to matter, but your body is capable of healing. It's capable of improving, and it will improve if you just remove enough of the interference so that your brain and body can talk well. If the brain and body can talk well, then it's going to send life force energy from the brain down the spinal cord out to all the cells that it's going to, and you're made up of 100 trillion cells, so we want to make sure that everything gets all the proper information so that it can function correctly. And so that's why this research is startling, but it's also startling because people don't know about this. People don't realize that they can go to a chiropractor, especially a neurologically based chiropractor, who is going to reconnect them, who's going to remove the interferences. And it's, we're so brainwashed to think that there's nothing that can be done about certain things. And you're definitely not going to hear about the mass media talking about going to a chiropractor. That's the last thing they're going to do. They're going to support the medical profession all the way, saying that drugs and surgery, which are making us more and more unhealthy, is the way to go. No, that's definitely not the way, but that's okay, because just because that's the way that you've done things in the past and you know that that's not working, means that there's another solution, and it's sitting right in front of most people's noses. There's a reason chiropractic has been around since the late 1800s, and it's continuing to thrive, and it's continuing to do good, but yet you just don't hear about it in the mainstream. It's because we are getting results. We are getting incredible results. Some people are getting significantly better results than others. It depends on the type of way they practice chiropractic, whether they focused on just eliminating like small little symptoms and do things more massage-like, which is going to be not the types of results I'm talking about, or if they tackle things from the way where we're reconnecting that life force potential back up to you, and then we see phenomenal shifts. So let this be an encouragement that if you felt like this rang true with you, that, oh my gosh, well, I have back pain, and I can see that my life force energy is starting to kind of be drained, and I'm like other problems are cropping up, or you're going down that path. But you don't have to. You can stop that. You can stop it in its tracks. You can say, I'm going to do something about this today, and you can take action. Wherever you're watching this video from, I'm sure there's a chiropractor nearby who does some level of, hopefully that does neurologically based chiropractic care. If you're anywhere in Northwest Arkansas, obviously you can come check us out and start making headway on this, because the best time to plant a tree was yesterday. So let's make sure that you're planting your tree today and make an appointment with somebody as soon as possible, because you will not regret it. This is going to change your life. All right, I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day. Hopefully that motivated you to get up off your butt and to do something about that pain that you've been experiencing, because if it's not motivating to extend your life, then I don't know what's going to be more motivating than that. I hope you have a good rest of your day.